She stopped texting. She doesn't seem excited anymore. You went from being the man she craved to the guy she barely notices. And the worst part? You can feel it. You can sense that shift. That moment when she stopped looking at you like you were her first choice. That's the moment everything changed. Now you have two options. Sit there, confused, wondering where you went wrong, or wake up and take back control. Because I promise you, this didn't happen by accident. There's a reason she lost interest, and in this video, I will break it down for you. Every brutal, uncomfortable truth that most men will never figure out before it's too late. If you're ready for the raw truth, the truth no one else will tell you, drop a comment below. The real truth. This isn't for the weak. This is for men who refuse to stay in the dark. Women don't just lose interest for no reason. When a woman pulls away, it's because something changed. And it's almost always the same two things. One, she stopped feeling emotional highs with you. Her emotions went flat. There was no excitement, no unpredictability, no reason for her to crave your presence. Two, she realized she had more power over you than you had over her. The moment a woman senses that she's the prize and you're the one chasing, she loses all attraction. If you think this is just about texting too much or not taking her on enough dates, you're dead wrong. Attraction isn't about what you say. It's about how she feels around you. And in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to take you on a raw, unapologetic deep dive into female psychology. What makes her crave a man? What makes her walk away, and exactly what you need to do to flip the script before it's too late. Number 1, she lost interest. Here's why. You can feel it in your gut. That shift in energy, the way her texts became shorter, the way her enthusiasm faded, the way she stopped looking at you with that same fire in her eyes. It happens slowly at first, then all at once. She used to light up when she saw you. Now, she barely notices. She used to respond instantly. Now, she takes hours, sometimes days to reply. You used to be the one she craved, the one she wanted to be close to. But something changed, and it's eating you alive. Men are taught the wrong things about relationships. You're told that if a woman loses interest, it's because you didn't do enough. That maybe if you texted her more, planned more dates, reassured her more, showed her more love, then she would have stayed. That's a lie. Women don't leave because they weren't given enough attention. Women leave because they stopped feeling something for you, and that something was attraction. Attraction isn't love. It's not effort. It's not gifts or compliments or trying harder. It's how she feels when she's around you. She lost interest because at some point you became predictable. The excitement was gone. The emotional highs and lows that make her feel hooked on you vanished. She got comfortable. She knew you were always there. She knew you weren't going anywhere. The moment she realized she didn't have to work for your attention, she stopped valuing it. And here's the part most men don't understand. Women don't consciously think about this. She didn't sit down and decide, I'm bored, I should leave. It's deeper than that. It's biological. It's psychological. Her attraction died on an instinctual level. The same way a man is naturally drawn to youth and beauty, a woman is naturally drawn to a man who makes her feel something. And if she doesn't feel anything anymore, she'll leave. Or worse, she'll stay, but she'll emotionally check out. Have you ever seen a woman slowly detach from a man while still being with him? She still goes through the motions, but the spark is gone. The enthusiasm is gone. She starts acting like she's doing him a favor by staying. It's humiliating, it's soul-crushing, and if you let it continue, she will eventually leave for a man who does make her feel something. That's why she lost interest. It's not because of some small mistake. It's not because you weren't good enough. It's because you stopped making her feel the way she needs to feel to stay hooked. And once she mentally checks out, There is no speech, no romantic gesture, no desperate attempt that will bring her back. There's only one thing you can do, and that brings us to the next brutal truth. Number 2, never chase. Let her come to you. When a woman pulls away, every instinct in your body screams at you to chase her. You want to reach out. You want to fix it. You want to ask what went wrong, to remind her of all the good times, to tell her how much she means to you. But the second you do, you kill any chance you had of getting her back. Because the moment she senses that you're chasing, that you're desperate, that you're afraid of losing her, her attraction for you dies completely. And here's why. Women only value what they have to work for. They don't respect what is freely given. Think about it. Why do women obsess over toxic men who treat them like an option? Why do they chase guys who don't text back, who don't show emotions, who don't give them constant validation? It's not because they love being mistreated. It's because those men create an emotional challenge. They create tension. They keep her guessing. And that tension is what makes her addicted. Now, does this mean you should become a cold-hearted jerk? But it does mean you need to stop acting like a desperate man who's afraid to lose her. Because if you act like you're afraid to lose her, you already have. The moment a woman senses that you need her more than she needs you, she stops respecting you. And when respect is gone, attraction is gone. She wants to be with a man she feels lucky to have, not a man who feels lucky to have her. And that's the mistake most men make. Instead of holding their frame, instead of being a challenge, they become weak. They get emotional. They react instead of staying calm. They see her pulling away, and they start texting more, calling more, showing up more. They start begging for her time and attention. And she feels it. She feels that energy shift. She sees that you're afraid. She realizes she has complete power over you. And the moment she knows she has you, she doesn't want you anymore. This is the harsh truth about women that no one tells you. The less you chase, the more she wants you. The more you chase, the more she runs. If she stops texting, you stop texting. If she stops putting in effort, you pull back harder. If she ignores you, you do absolutely nothing. Silence is power. Most men panic when they feel a woman slipping away. They rush to fix it. But the strongest men, the men who actually have women chasing them, are the ones who don't react. Because they understand something most men don't. A woman doesn't lose interest in a man who remains a mystery. If she knows she can have you anytime she wants, you become boring. But if she's unsure, if she's wondering why you haven't texted, why you're suddenly so calm, why you seem like you don't care, that's when she starts thinking about you again. And when she starts thinking about you, she starts missing you. And when she starts missing you, she starts chasing. If you want a woman to want you again, you must create space for her to miss you. Let her wonder. Let her feel the loss. Let her feel what life is like without you. Because until she feels that loss, she will never see your value. So the next time you feel the urge to reach out, to fix things, to remind her how much you care, stop yourself. Because every message you send, every call you make, every desperate move you try only pushes her further away. The only move is no move. The only response is silence. The only way to get her back is to make her feel like she lost you. And when she realizes that, that's when everything changes. Number 3, master emotional contrast. A woman's attraction to you has nothing to do with logic. It's not about how much you love her, how well you treat her, or how much effort you put in. None of that matters if you don't make her feel something. Women are emotional creatures. Their world is shaped by feelings, excitement, tension, curiosity, unpredictability. When a woman is hooked on a man, it's because he keeps her on an emotional roller coaster, not in a toxic way, but in a way that makes every interaction feel alive. The biggest mistake a man makes, being too safe, too predictable, too available, and that's when she loses interest. Most guys think women want stability above all else. A nice, secure guy who's always available, always checking in, always doing what she wants. Wrong. That kind of behavior doesn't excite her. It doesn't engage her emotions. It makes her comfortable, but never addicted. Women don't crave comfort. They crave emotion. They crave the unknown. Why do you think women obsess over toxic men? The ones who make them cry one day and chase them the next? It's because those men provide an emotional roller coaster. They create highs, lows, tension, relief. That emotional contrast is what keeps her hooked. Now, let's be clear. I'm not saying you should be toxic, but I am saying that you cannot be predictable. If she always knows what's coming next, if she always knows she has you, you lose all value in her mind. A woman needs to wonder about you. She needs to be uncertain about what you're thinking. She needs to feel challenged. And if you don't give her that, if you always say yes, always text first, always let her control the dynamic, she gets bored. And when a woman gets bored, she checks out. Let's break it down. She texts you. If you always reply instantly, she stops appreciating your messages. But if sometimes you leave her on read, if sometimes you take hours or even days to respond, now she's thinking about you. She asks you to hang out. If you always say yes, she starts taking your time for granted. But if sometimes you say, "I'm busy," or "I'll let you know," now she's wondering what's more important than her. She asks how you feel about her. If you always give her complete certainty, if you constantly remind her how much she means to you, she gets comfortable. But if you say something like, "You're cool, but I'm still figuring you out," now she feels challenged. That challenge creates excitement. It keeps her guessing. It makes her want to win you over. Now think about the guys women chase the hardest. The ones they stay up all night thinking about. The ones they can't get enough of. Are those men predictable? Do they worship the ground she walks on? Do they give her 100% certainty that they will never leave? No. Those men keep her emotions engaged. They make her feel something different every time they interact. One moment, he's warm and fun. The next, he's distant and mysterious. One day, he's laughing with her. The next, he's quiet and unreadable. She never knows what's coming next. And that's why she can't stop thinking about him. When a woman loses interest, it's because her emotions went flat. If you want her back, you have to bring that contrast back into the relationship. Be unpredictable, be mysterious, keep her on her toes, and watch how quickly she starts chasing you again. Number 4, become a scarcity, not an option. You ever notice how women are always attracted to the men who are in high demand? The guys who have other women chasing them. The men who don't have time to sit around waiting for her texts. That's because those men have what every woman craves, scarcity. Scarcity makes everything valuable. If something is rare, people want it more. If something is easily available, it's taken for granted. And this applies to you. If she knows you're always available, always answering her texts instantly, always putting her above everything else, she stops seeing you as valuable. But if she senses that your time is limited, that your attention is a privilege, not a guarantee, that you have options, goals, and priorities that don't revolve around her, now she starts paying attention, because she realizes she might lose you, and that realization reignites her attraction. Look at celebrities, athletes, successful men. These men don't chase women. They don't beg for attention. They don't make women the center of their world. And because of that, women chase them. Not because of their fame, not because of their looks, but because their time is scarce. Scarcity equals desirability. Now, let's bring it back to your life. Are you acting like a man who is rare, valuable, and in demand? Or are you acting like a man who has nothing better to do than wait for her? Because if you're always available, you're just another option. And women don't respect options. They respect men who have options. So, what does this look like in practice? When she texts you, don't always reply instantly. Make her wonder what you're doing. When she asks to see you, don't always say yes. Make her feel like she has to earn your time. When she starts pulling away, don't chase. Let her feel your absence. Let her realize what life is like without you. Because until she feels the fear of losing you, she will never truly value you. This is why the strongest men, the men who have women chasing them, are the ones who never act like they need a woman. They know that their time, their attention, their presence is a luxury. And if she doesn't appreciate it, someone else will. This is how you flip the dynamic. Stop acting like you're lucky to have her. Start making her feel lucky to have you. And watch how everything changes. Number 5. Stoic frame equals power. Women don't just test men for fun. They do it because they need to. It's in their nature. Every ignored text, every sudden mood swing, every "I don't know what I want" is a test. And if you don't pass these tests, if you crumble under pressure, she will lose all respect for you. Most men fail. They react emotionally. They try to fix things. They start over-explaining, seeking validation, asking her what's wrong instead of standing firm. And when you do that, you fail the test. You show her that you're weak. A woman doesn't say, "I'm testing him to see if he's strong," but subconsciously, that's exactly what she's doing. Because women are wired to seek out the strongest men, not just physically but emotionally. A woman cannot respect a man who is emotionally weak. And if she can't respect you, she cannot love you. Let's break it down. A woman starts acting distant. She stops texting as much. She starts being cold. What do most men do? They panic. They ask her what's wrong. They try harder. They push for answers. They get emotional. And that's when she checks out. Because in that moment she realizes you need her more than she needs you. A woman needs to know that you can handle pressure, that you are unshakable, that no matter what she does, no matter how distant or cold or emotional she gets, you remain a rock. That's why women stay with men they respect, even when they're angry at them. It's not about being perfect. It's about being a man who doesn't fold. Think about the men women admire the most. They're not men who are overly emotional, needy, or constantly seeking validation. They are stoic, calm, in control. These men don't argue when a woman starts acting up. They don't beg when a woman gets distant. They don't break down when things don't go their way. They hold their frame. And holding your frame means this: no matter what happens, you stay in control. If she's being moody, you don't react. If she's pulling away, you don't chase. If she's testing you, you pass by doing nothing. Because the moment a woman sees that you can't be broken emotionally, she starts seeing you differently. She starts respecting you. And respect is the foundation of attraction. Women don't leave men they respect. They leave men who fail their tests. So next time a woman starts acting up, starts playing games, starts trying to get an emotional reaction out of you, do nothing. Stay calm. Keep your power. That silence, that lack of reaction, that calmness, it drives women crazy because they're used to men failing these tests. Be different. Be the man who never loses control. That's when she stops testing and starts chasing. Number 6, rebuild your status fast. A woman doesn't regret losing a man because of words. She regrets losing a man because of what she sees. Women don't sit around reminiscing about how much you loved her or how much effort you put in. They don't miss the guy who begged them to stay. They miss the man who became so powerful after the breakup that he makes them question everything. Right now, she's convinced that she can replace you, that she can find another man just like you, or better. That's the hard truth. But here's where most men fail. Instead of proving her wrong, they do the exact opposite. They fall apart. They get emotional. They sit around and do nothing. That's why she doesn't regret leaving. Because when she looks back at you, you're the same man she walked away from. You want her to regret leaving? Then you need to become the man she never thought you could be. You need to level up so hard that she questions everything. This means 3 things. 1. Transform physically. You cannot be the same man physically that she left. If you were in shape before, get even bigger, leaner, stronger. If you were overweight, if you were weak, if you were neglecting your health, that ends today. When a woman sees a man glow up physically, it destroys her mentally, because now she realizes something brutal. He's getting better, and I'm not part of it. She starts imagining you with other women. She wonders if they are appreciating the new version of you, the version she didn't have the patience to wait for. And that thought, it eats her alive. 2. Elevate your status. Money, success, social influence. Women are wired to be attracted to status. If she left you when you were broke, and you're still broke, she doesn't care. If she left you when you were struggling, and you're still struggling, she feels nothing. But the moment she sees that you're moving up in life, that's when it hits her. Imagine this. She sees you after 6 months, and instead of the sad, lost man she expected, she sees someone sharper, wealthier, more respected. She sees other people respecting you. She hears about you doing things she never thought you'd do, and suddenly, the man she left is a man she wants again. 3. Control your mindset. Women don't regret leaving a man who chases them. They regret leaving a man who moves on so completely that she feels erased. Most men fail here. They sit around thinking about her, scrolling through old pictures, hoping she comes back. And that's why she never does, because a woman only regrets losing a man who acts like she was never that important to begin with. This doesn't mean you have to be heartless, but it does mean that your energy, your focus, your entire life needs to be directed toward yourself. Not her, not the past, not the breakup. Because the second she sees you living life like she never even existed, that's the moment she realizes she lost something valuable. And when she finally comes back, when she finally realizes what she lost, you won't even want her anymore. Number 7. The only text that works. Most men self-destruct when a woman loses interest. They panic, they overthink, they start spamming her phone with texts, long emotional messages explaining how much they care, how much they miss her, how they just want to talk. And in doing so, they kill whatever attraction was left. Because when you chase a woman who's pulling away, all she feels is pressure. She feels like she's being hunted. And no woman wants to be with a man she can easily control. Let's get something straight. You cannot convince a woman to be attracted to you. You cannot talk her into feeling something. Attraction is not logical. It's not something she decides. It's something she feels. And if she doesn't feel it anymore, no amount of paragraphs, no amount of "I miss you" texts, no amount of begging will bring her back. But there is one text that flips the script. A text so simple, so cold, so emotionless that it disrupts her expectations and forces her to feel something again. "Hey, stranger." That's it. No explanation, no overthinking, just 2 words that send shockwaves through her mind. Why does this work? Because women expect desperation. They expect you to chase, to explain, to seek closure. They expect you to be the same weak man she left. But when you hit her with a cold, detached, "Hey, stranger," it messes with her head. She starts wondering, why does he sound so casual? Has he moved on? Did he find someone else? Why isn't he acting like every other guy who begs for another chance? And that moment of confusion, that tiny seed of doubt, that's where attraction is reborn. Because suddenly she's not sure anymore. She was certain you were stuck, broken, waiting for her. But now, you sound different. You sound like a man who has options. And if there's one thing women fear more than anything, it's losing a high-value man to another woman. Now, here's the key. When she replies, and she will reply, you do not fall back into old patterns. You don't double text. You don't jump into a long conversation. You don't start acting like the old, needy version of yourself. You stay cool, mysterious, unaffected. She asks how you've been. Been good, keeping busy. She asks if you miss her. I don't think about the past too much. She tries to get emotional. You keep it light and playful. And if she asks to see you, you don't jump at the opportunity. You make her earn your time again. Because the moment she feels like she has to work for your attention, that's when she starts chasing. Now, let's talk about the real power move. If she left you for another guy, if she was cold and disrespectful during the breakup, if she treated you like an option, then you don't text her at all. No, "Hey stranger," no nothing. You erase her from your life completely. And trust me, that will drive her even more insane than any message ever could. Because when a woman expects a man to come crawling back, and instead he disappears completely, it creates an emotional void. She starts obsessing. She starts stalking your social media. She starts wondering who you're with, because for the first time, she lost control. And nothing makes a woman more obsessed than the fear that she lost something valuable. That's why the strongest men, the men who have women chasing them, are the ones who know this simple truth. A woman will always return to the man who does not need her. So next time you feel the urge to reach out first, to explain yourself, to chase, stop. Let her feel the emptiness of your absence. Let her experience what it's like to lose you. And if she ever comes back, make sure she understands one thing. You are no longer the man who waited for her. Now she has to earn you. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Because the men who hear this message and use it, they don't just get their exes back. They become men that women never want to leave in the first place. She walked away. She pulled back. She lost interest. And in that moment, you felt helpless, like you had no control, like you were just standing there, watching her slip away, and there was nothing you could do about it. But now, you know better. Now you understand that women don't lose interest by accident. It's not some random, unexplained phenomenon. It happens because a shift occurred. And that shift was in you. You became predictable. You became too available. You let her feel like she had all the power. And the moment she sensed that, her attraction for you died. But here's the best part. Losing her was the greatest gift she could have ever given you. Because now, you have the opportunity to become the man you were meant to be. Not just for her, for yourself. This is where most men fail. They stay stuck. They keep chasing. They keep acting like the same man she lost interest in. But the men who win, they use that pain as fuel. They don't beg. They don't cry. They don't sit around hoping she realizes what she lost. No, they transform. They become the man she regrets leaving. The man who is stronger, sharper, more high value than ever. The man who walks into a room and commands respect without saying a word. The man who doesn't need a woman to feel complete because he is already whole. And when that happens, She will notice. She will start wondering. She will feel the loss. But by the time she realizes what she walked away from, you won't even want her back, because you'll finally understand the truth. It was never about her. It was always about you. Now, if this hit hard, drop a comment. I level up. And if you haven't already, subscribe now. Because this isn't just about getting her back. This is about becoming the kind of man who never has to chase again.